K-drama Haven family, there are birthdays, there are milestones, and then there are nights so powerful, so emotional, that they feel less like a celebration and more like history being written in real time. And last night, one of those nights unfolded. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an update in the world of your favorite celebrities. Because Yu Long, one of the brightest stars of his generation, and his beloved Yang Mei celebrated their baby's very first birthday. And what happened inside those golden-lit walls brought even the strongest to tears. Even Yu Long himself. The silent anticipation. For weeks, whispers circled the internet. Would they celebrate in private? Would it be a small family gathering? Or would this become the grandest event of the year? Fans tracked every clue. Event planners photographed near Shanghai's most luxurious hotels. Pink and blue floral shipments arriving by the truckload. A mysterious cake design leaked online, shaped like a crown. The hashtags #YulongBabyBirthday and #MeiMeiFamilyCelebration trended before an invitation was even revealed. The world was waiting. The venue fit for a prince. And then it happened. The birthday took place in Shanghai's historic Riverside Palace, transformed into a fairy tale kingdom. Cherry blossoms floated from the ceiling like gentle snowfall. Lanterns lit the river outside, reflecting stars into the water. A carousel, painted in shimmering gold and cream, was built just for the children of guests. Each table was adorned with lotus flowers and delicate calligraphy reading, "A year of love, a lifetime of legacy." It wasn't just a birthday. It was a coronation for the nation's son. The star-studded guest list. And when the guests arrived, jaws dropped. This wasn't just family and friends. This was the who's who of Asian entertainment. Yang Zi, radiant in emerald, carrying a hand-painted storybook for the baby. Xiao Zhan, who joked while bringing a plush toy bigger than himself. Every prince needs his dragon. Dilraba Dilmurat, dazzling in silver, gifting a tiny jade bracelet passed down from her own family. Even international stars who had collaborated with Yu Long sent heartfelt video messages. It was a night no award show could rival. The entrance that melted hearts. And then silence. The lights dimmed. The music softened. Yu Long entered, dressed in a black tailored suit, but all eyes went not to him, but to the small bundle in his arms. His son, dressed in soft silk embroidered with tiny stars. A crown-like headpiece resting gently on his head. Yu Long's face glowed with pride as he whispered into the microphone. "Tonight, I do not come as an actor or a public figure. I come only as a father." The audience erupted into applause, tears streaming down faces before the night even began. Mei's glow. And then came Yang Mei. Wearing a flowing gown of white and blush, her smile brighter than the chandeliers above. She walked gracefully to her family, pausing only to kiss her son's tiny cheek before saying softly, "This night belongs to him, to the love he has brought into our lives, to the hope he has given the world." Her voice cracked. Reporters wiped their own tears. The Zhuazhou ceremony. The highlight of the evening was the traditional Zhuazhou ceremony, where the baby chooses from symbolic objects predicting his future. Laid before him were a brush for wisdom, a jade seal for honor, a microphone for art and fame, a globe for leadership, a toy sword for courage. The room went silent. Cameras zoomed. Yu Long held his breath. And then the little boy crawled forward and reached out. First toward the brush, then toward the globe, and finally, with a firm little grip, he picked up the sword. The audience gasped. To them, it wasn't just a choice. It was destiny. A child destined for courage. A protector. A leader. Fans online wrote, "He's not just the nation's son, he's the people's guardian." The emotional performances. But the night wasn't over. Yu Long took the stage himself, singing a lullaby he had written before his son was even born. His voice cracked, tears streaming down his face as he whispered, "This was my first song as a father." Yang Mei performed a delicate dance, rarely seen since her younger years, dedicating it to "the heartbeat that changed my world." A giant screen played never-before-seen clips. The baby's first giggle, his first crawl, Mei rocking him at midnight, Yulong kissing his forehead before filming. The audience was left sobbing. The gift of a lifetime. At the end of the night, Yulong stepped forward, holding his son close. He revealed the birthday gift. Not a toy, not a jewel, but a star. A star officially registered in his son's name. When he looks to the sky one day, Yulong said, voice trembling, he will know, even the universe carries his name. The crowd went silent, then thundered with applause. The internet explodes. By dawn, the night's clips had already gone viral. The video of Yulong breaking down mid-song, 50 million views on Weibo in just 6 hours. Fans wrote, "This is not an actor on stage. This is a father's heart breaking open." The moment their son picked up the toy sword in the Zhuozhou ceremony became a meme worldwide. The little warrior prince. Yang Mei's dance performance trended globally under the tag #Mother of the Nation. And when the star registry confirmed a celestial body had officially been named after their son. Even NASA's social media account reposted it, saying, "Some stars shine brighter than others. This one carries a legacy." Celebrities react. The entertainment world, too, couldn't hold back their emotions. Xiao Zhan posted a photo of himself holding the giant dragon plush, writing, "For the nation's son, may you always have courage." Yangzi wrote, "I thought I was coming to a birthday. I left with a heart full of hope." Dilraba Dilmurat reposted the ceremony moment, captioning, "The world has a little prince now." Even international stars, from K-pop idols to Hollywood actors, left messages of awe. This wasn't just an event. This was history. The nation responds. Beyond celebrities, the public reaction was unprecedented. Schools across China began referencing the nation's son in morning assemblies, calling him a symbol of a hopeful generation. Parenting blogs reported spikes in families buying stars for their own children, inspired by Yulong's gesture. Charities saw a surge in donations under hashtags like #ForTheNationSon, proving the child's influence was already tangible. One comment went viral on Weibo, shared over 1 million times. "We don't just see a baby. We see a future. We see love that will guide us." Behind closed doors. But behind the glitter and global attention in the quiet of their home, Yulong and Yang Mei found themselves deeply moved. Insiders revealed that when they returned home, Yulong carried his son into the nursery, still wearing his little crown, and whispered, "Tonight, the world cheered for you. But to me, you'll always just be my little boy." Yang Mei reportedly stood in the doorway, tears rolling down her cheeks, before joining them and softly humming the same lullaby Yulong had sung on stage. It wasn't about cameras anymore. It was just a family, a father, a mother, and the child that redefined their world. The photo that broke the internet. The next morning, Yulong shared one single photo on his official account. It wasn't from the stage. It wasn't from the palace. It was a simple candid, his son asleep, clutching the toy sword from the Zhuozhou ceremony. Caption: "My little warrior. Sleep well, my world." That single post hit 20 million likes in 24 hours, making it one of the most engaged posts in Asian entertainment history. Fans wrote, "This isn't just a celebrity's child. This is a child we all want to protect." Yang Mei's emotional words. Later that week, Yang Mei sat down for a rare interview. When asked how she felt about the nation's son title, she broke into tears before answering. "To us, he is just our baby. We didn't expect so much love. But if the people see him as their son too, then maybe, just maybe, he can grow up knowing he was born to love and to be loved." Even the interviewer choked up, calling it one of the most emotional moments I've ever witnessed. What comes next? And now, K-drama Haven family, the world waits. Because if Yulong and Yang Mei's son could unite millions before his first word, if he could capture the world's imagination before his first step, then what will happen when he speaks? When he laughs in public? When he takes his first step on camera? Every milestone will not just be theirs as parents. It will be ours. Shared across millions of hearts. A legacy in motion. This isn't just a story about a birthday. This is a story about legacy, a story of a little boy who, before he even understood the world, became its light. And as fireworks faded from the Shanghai sky, as the music of that unforgettable night echoed in memories, Yulong's words still linger. My greatest role will always be your father. And with that, a legacy was sealed. A legacy that has only just begun.